you are designing a bulletproof. Is it? I would say it's bulletproof, not bullet resistant, but bulletproof clothing that an average civilian can wear, and it's stylish enough that it could be worn like out to dinner or to a movie or whatever, out shopping, and people wouldn't really know or recognize it as bulletproof clothing. It would look more like a regular garment.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask you a really dumb question. I'm a huge John Wick fan. Like, I don't know why I fell in love with that franchise, but I did. I just love it. It's just pure brain candy. But like, I think in John Wick 4, the last one, everybody's got these like dinner jackets that are bulletproof, and their slacks are bulletproof, and I'm thinking, one, even if it's bulletproof, that bullet's going to shatter your bone, if it's coming through that,
Uh-huh.
but which is
Mm-hmm.
better than penetrating. But
Mm-hmm.
how far away from reality is, not somebody getting shot 500 times like they did, but getting shot, whatever, and what you're creating.
Yeah. Um, so luckily with the NIJ certification, it's really very, very clear on what it stops and what it doesn't. We
Mm-hmm.
are 3A. So basically most handguns, we can stop. Anything up to like a 44 Magnum, is what our shirts are.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's not impact resistant. I always tell people that. It could crack your sternum. It's gonna leave a
Yeah.
bruise, but it will save your life. You
Yeah.
will not have your lungs punctured. You will not have your heart punctured. So we don't have any pants, but we do have t-shirts, hoodies, stuff that people normally wear. We have a lot of fun product launches and like planned launches for other items, but I found it very crucial to start with clothes that people actually wear on a daily
Yeah.
basis. And I mean, if it's a t-shirt, you can still wear a jacket over it. Um, I actually have it on right now. I can show
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
So I have a jacket on, but it's basically just a t-shirt, and then under is a my straps. So it just is adjustable straps, but I can just wear it. It looks just like a normal t-shirt.
So that T-shirt could stop a 9 millimeter pistol.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And I think every teacher in America should have one. And I think every, like in school settings, it should be really important. I mean, we have, right now there's bulletproof backpacks, which are great. But I think kids have a hard time. If you've ever met a kid, they could have a hard time tying their shoe, pouring
Sure.
themselves a glass of water. So I think the bulletproof backpacks put way too much responsibility on the kids. And I think, if a classroom could be equipped with like, say 30, that you just throw on a hoodie, you know how to put on a hoodie.
Yep.
And so, I mean, there's the applications feel quite limitless when it comes to people's safety and where we're at right now. So I mean, yeah, they look, just I mean they're sewn in, of course without they're sewn in basically here without giving too much details of the design, but um yeah, it's that could definitely do that.
Wow. Wow.
Mhm.
I'll watch that movie with a little more reverence next
Yeah.
time. Yeah. So I'm curious. This is it's not a political show, but I'm just curious. What is your stance on the right to bear arms in our? Because you live in a different country. You live in you know a country that I don't think has a lot of gun violence. I don't believe. Um,
No.
yeah, but very different gun laws too. And then you
Mhm.
juxtapose that being an American, you're born
Mhm.
here and raised here, but you
Mhm.
make this product. I'm just kind of curious
Mhm.
what your thoughts or stance are
Yeah.
on America's gun laws.
Yeah, of course. So, I think owning a gun is good for the reason of the bad guys already have guns.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
So we're already here. I don't know how I would feel if you asked me if they were absolutely no guns at all in society, how I would feel about that. That's probably a different thing.
Sure.
But since we are here with the context of living in 2025 and the bad guys already have the guns, the evil people, if they're going to hurt you, they will hurt you, right? So if they want to. So I think the good guys should also have guns. And I think that you should have the right to protect yourself. But yeah, we're 2A, like pro Second Amendment, of course. I mean, I've had a lot of mm, we really try not to take an advocate position at all. And I have had very bad experiences with guns, but I still think that well, now that we're here, I think if the bad guys have them, like maybe you want one as well. Or
Sure.
that's
Sure.
why we take a really like defense position. You know what I mean? We're not we have some partnerships signed up right now, but we don't sell firearms. We're
Yeah.
on the defense of it. And I think this is a great product for gun owners because if you are concealed carry or planning to get into those positions, um, shouldn't you be ready for
Yep.
that? Shouldn't you also have an extra layer of defense? And I know a lot of people do,
Yeah.
but it's they don't sometimes don't like the thought of them getting shot at, even if they are carrying,
Sure.
which I
Sure. Sure.
challenge that as well. So I'm there, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.